is Friday, so with your warm-up sheet out, it does say right here we're going to have a quiz on next Friday on rationals. So it'll be translations, domain and range, and we'll also cover solving using the calculator before then. So there's two things that we have so far from 315 and 317. Looks like these two things. This was yesterday. You'll have time to work on that, and then I got something else for you. But for the warm-up, make sure you write sub for yesterday, and let's look at this function. So this is rational, again, because x is on the bottom. Looks like this format, okay? And there's two transformations. There's a horizontal one and a vertical one. So y'all see that number on the bottom, okay? We call that h. H, like the word horizontal, is left and right. And we talked about how h on the bottom is a lie. So if it says -5, do you think that's left or right? Right. Okay, because usually negative means left, right? But it's a lie. So it goes right. So this is right 5 at +5. Okay, does that make sense? H is +5. And then K, what do you think K is? +2, because K off to the right there does not lie. Okay, so here's the question. What's our domain and range? Once you know those two numbers, okay, remember, domain is x equals or x does not equal. And in this case, it's x does not equal what? 5, okay? If 5 is where it shifted over, 5 is where the asymptote is, it is not equal to 5. And then the range, y is not equal to 2, okay? Now, it's pretty much just like look at it, write it down, except some people are always going to miss this. The h on the bottom of the fraction has to be opposite. If you can remember that, you're good. Now, let's think about this. I don't see this exactly in my answer choices, but I'll tell you what this means. All real numbers except for 5. All real numbers except for 2, right? So is it A, all real numbers total? No, it's not all real numbers, okay? So it can't be A because it cannot equal these two numbers, right? So we'll want to fix that. So let's think about it. What do y'all think? Is it B, C, or D? 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 All right. So now, B or D. Now, the only difference is that negative sign. And like we said, H is a lie, so it's +5. So it is letter D. Okay? B is the most common wrong answer because, again, if you don't change that sign on the bottom, the H, then you're going to get it wrong. So let me circle it here. So I cannot stress enough. Here's a big star. H is opposite. H is a lie on the bottom. Cool? So that's our warm-up for the week. What I want you to do is make sure your name is on it. Okay, pass to the front. If you're absent today, put absent. So what we're going to do right now, I'm going to pass out an assignment, and you're going to have time to make sure you finish these two and the one I give you. So the one I give you is similar to yesterday. It's just more extra practice because the other classes are behind. So we're going to stay at that rate. Okay, so here we go.